Hi friend, I just wanted to take a minute to invite you to our Lash Biz Babes Experience 2026. This is a one-day all online event happening on May 2nd, and our theme for the year is going all in. We are shaking things up and doing it differently than anyone ever has before. This is going to be an all online event as usual, but it's going to be 100% a curated journey throughout your day as we guide you through the mindset, strategy, and passion needed to go all in on your business to make it your best year in business yet. All lash artists, estheticians, and beauty professionals are invited to join us. There will be guided sessions, interactive workshops, a panel discussion, and big giveaways happening throughout that whole day. And tickets are on sale now for only $199. Payment plans are available. Let's go all in on our businesses for 2026 together. All the details and the link for tickets are down in the show notes below. I would love to have you join us online in May. Welcome to Lash Biz Babes, the podcast for solo beauty business owners who want to build a full clientele and create a business and life that they truly love. My name is Erica. I'm your host. I'm a lash artist turned beauty business coach, lash educator, and social media manager for salons and beauty businesses. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's go ahead and jump into today's episode. Welcome to this week's episode of Lash Biz Babes. My name is Erica. I'm your host, and this week we are going to be talking about the top 4 reasons why you are not booking clients or making sales from social media. So I actually did like a reel and a TikTok about this recently, but I thought I'd do just a quick episode to go a little more in depth on each of the points to give you a little more insight into what you can fix for your social media going into 2026 to actually be booking clients consistently. So first and foremost, and I'm going to arguably say this is one of the most important points out of the 4, is not actually anything to do with your social media. It's actually your website. So your website is truly where the conversions happen. The point of social media is to create interest, to create leads, to get people to know what your business is, to know that your business exists, right? That's the whole point of social media, is to bring in leads. And then the point of your website is to convert them into actual paying clients. So the thing I see most often with beauty business owners or salons, spas, estheticians, lash artists that I see most often is that their websites aren't set up very well, or their booking site is really confusing to use. It's like illegible, so it's hard to read. It has really fancy fonts, or the colors, you can hardly like see what the words are because the colors are too light against each other. So you need more of the contrast there. Or things aren't explained very well. They don't know what to book. There's not good explanations. It does not understandable. So the point of this is that your website, now whether you have just a booking site or an actual full-on website, it needs to be well set up in the sense that if someone who doesn't know anything about your services comes onto your website and goes to book an appointment, are they going to be able to easily book that? Is it going to be understandable for them? And how easy is that process? Because the easier and more understandable you can make it to book with you, the more clients you're going to book faster. And I will say that when I was lashing, when I just had an online booking website, that worked just fine. But when I did add a full-on website on top of that, we actually booked clients even faster. So that was just something from my own experience that I saw, that having a full-on website did help me build my clientele faster. And like, it's not that you have to have one or that you absolutely need one or you can't book clients. That's not true. I'm just saying that for me, the experience was that my clientele grew faster, and I was able to not just keep myself booked out, but to book out another lash artist pretty quickly. Part of the reason why was because we had a full-on website at that point. So just a little side note there, something from my own experiences as a lash artist. So your website needs to be easily readable, legible, easy to understand. You need to have good descriptions for your services, and the flow needs to be there. So if you aren't sure if the flow is there, ask someone like a family member or a friend to look at your website, watch over their shoulder, see where they get stuck. Everything should always lead to the next thing. So if you have like an About Me page, there should always be like a link at the bottom that goes to the next thing. It should always take them somewhere else, like flow to the next step, right? So just a couple side notes on that. Make sure you have your phone number on the home screen. Make sure you're using local keywords to get found in searches, things like that. So just a couple things. I'm not like a website expert. I'm not going to pretend to be that, but those are things that I've learned and that websites are very important for converting clients from your social media pages. The next thing is that you don't have enough local people following your social media pages. So if you are doing like the follow for follow groups, or you have a lot of other estheticians or lash artists following you, you've got lots of friends and family, those things are really great for support. We obviously love that. However, if they aren't local to you and they can't actually book an appointment with you, you're not going to get new clients booking from social media if you don't have that correct following. So you can check in your insights and see what percentage of people live in your area. So you can look on your dashboard on Instagram or Meta Business Suite on Facebook and see what percentage live close to you. And if that's a low percentage, then you want to make that a goal for beginning of 2026 to increase that percentage of people who are local to you who are following your pages. So if you aren't sure how to build your local following more, I've actually done a few different podcast episodes that give a lot of ideas about this, doing outbound engagement, putting your locations on your TikTok videos, things like that. So you can go listen to some of those past episodes to hear some more in-depth strategies on how to actually build your local clientele, how to actually build your local following on social media. The next thing, and I see this so much, especially this last year, is that you're too scared to show your face on your social media. It's a lot of fear of being seen, a lot of imposter syndrome, a lot of I don't need to put my personal life out there, and a lot of resistance towards showing up on camera for your business. But the truth of the reality of the digital landscape that we're in right now is that talking videos and showing your face and at least a little bit about yourself on your business pages helps you build your clientele faster. It's not that you can't build your clientele without doing those things, but it's going to go faster. So the more comfortable that you can get talking on camera and putting yourself out there, not even just online, but like in person, the more comfortable you can get putting yourself out there to in-person events in your area, things like that, the faster you're going to be able to build your business, because you're going to be able to create connections and build your network and have people know that your business actually exists. Like that's so important. So we've really worked a lot with some of our clients, our social media clients this year, to really get them comfortable on camera. And it's so crazy the difference that it not only makes in their confidence, but in their business, the way that they've shown up online for themselves in this past year and how quickly they've been able to build their clientele or build their business or sell online courses or sell products because of it. So get comfortable on camera, start where you're at, practice if you need to. And it's not going to be perfect right off the bat, and that's okay. Like, it's probably going to be a little uncomfortable. It's probably going to be a little awkward, but it's only going to keep getting better and better, and it's going to help you grow your business. I literally pinky promise you that. The last thing that I'm going to say for today is that you don't have anything that you're talking about online that's setting you apart from other people in your area. So what they see is that you do lashes or you do aesthetics or you do hair, and so does this other person down the street. Why should they book with you? Like, your current clients know all the really great things about coming to you and they really love you for that. But how are you pulling those things into your content to let other potential clients know that that's what you do and that's why you're the lash artist or esthetician or hairstylist for them? So it's so important that you are pulling, like, you're not afraid to talk about what great things that you do for your clients. People are like, oh, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like they want to be too, that's so weird to say, like too humble, but they're scared. You're scared to put yourself out there. You are scared to let people know who you are and what you do. And that's not going to help you grow your business, right? It is embarrassing to start making videos, right? It can feel cringy, but like, what's going to be more embarrassing for you? Putting yourself out there and saying all the great things that you do and why they should come to you and really putting your all into marketing your business? Or is it going to be more embarrassing to have to close down your business because you weren't able to market yourself and didn't get the clients, and now you have to go back to a 9-to-5 job? Which, first off, there's nothing wrong with going back to a 9-to-5 job if that's what's best for you. Please don't let that feel like I'm putting judgment out for that. Absolutely not. But like, if you want to go all in on your business and you want to grow your business, like, which is going to be more embarrassing? That's the kind of thing, the perspective and mindset that I have to give myself. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this is why I'm going to put myself out there, because I want this and I want it bad. I want to leave my 9 to 5 job. I want to lash. I want to stay home with my babies. I want to have that flexible schedule. And it was like that pushed me to get outside of my comfort zone. So you need to figure out what that is for you that's going to push you to get outside of your comfort zone so that you can grow your business in 2026. Because I'm sorry, but the reality is you are not going to grow your business and you're not going to get new clients if you are not willing to put yourself out there, if you're not willing to get outside of your comfort zone. So make that a priority for going into 2026. How am I going to put myself out there? How am I going to make my marketing better? How am I going to reach new people and book new clients? So make sure your website is really good, understandable, easy to read, easy to book with you. It flows, all of that. Good website, right? Make sure you're talking about in your content on social media what you do really well. Why would they love to come to you? Pull these things into your content consistently. And I did a podcast episode about this at the beginning of 2025. I don't remember exactly which episode number it is, but it talks about like your brand messaging. And that is really going to help you kind of hone in on what to be talking about in that content. It goes really in depth in that. Third thing, local following. You need the right people following you, or social media, all those efforts are going to be in vain, I promise you. Building my local following was what helped me build my lash clientele in a new area where I didn't know anyone in 6 months or less. Like, I don't know the exact time frame on that, but it was less than 6 months that I was able to build up a clientele in a new area. And that was all during COVID in 2020. So it's possible when you have the right people following your pages. And fourth and final thing, get comfortable talking on camera. Get comfortable showing your face on your social media pages. I promise you, it will absolutely make a difference with not only your engagement online, but your ability to actually convert clients to booking with you from social media, and especially on TikTok. Little side note on that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful end of your 2026. Work on these things. Pick one of these things to work on going into the new year and, build on that. Baby steps every day. You're going to get there. I'm so excited for you, and I hope that you have the best week.